What's up everybody, this is your full guide on how to build the mindset of a millionaire trader. So first I'm going to go over the problems that you're going to face as a trader, and then I'm going to tell you exactly how to solve them. The first and most common mental problem you're going to face as a trader is fear. You're going to look at the charts and you're going to be afraid to put on a trade, or you're going to be in a trade and you're going to be afraid to take a loss. This is a very, very common feeling. One way to know that you're fearful is to think back to a time you're in a trade and ask yourself, was I nervous when I was in this trade or was I confident? If you're ever in a trade and you have that feeling of butterflies in your stomach, that means you're fearful. That means that you're not confident with the outcome of the trade and that you're not mentally prepared for the probabilities of the trade. So basically, you're not accepting reality. So this is a huge problem that a lot of traders face, and I'm going to tell you how to solve it in just one moment. The second problem you're going to face is greed. So basically, greed means overconfidence. So let's say you just make a lot of money. Let's say you just exited a trade, you made $1,000. You see another trade opportunity presenting itself, and you tell yourself that you're going to put 5 times your normal size in this trade because you're not going to lose. You're just so confident, and you're just such a good trader, and you're going to enter this trade with 5 times your normal size. So you enter this trade for $2,500. This trade loses, and you now lost half of your account. This is due to your greed. You were too confident and you were overconfident, so your overconfidence caused you to once again not accept reality. It caused you to look at the market and to think that you could somehow affect the market by putting more money into the trade, and that would somehow make your trade more likely to become profitable. Trading is lonely. You are going to feel very lonely as a trader, especially if you're doing it all by yourself. When you start out in the trading world, there's so much different information and there's so many different people to learn from, and it can be very lonely to sit there and to look at all these different people and all this different information and to have to do it all by yourself. I remember when I first started trading, before I joined any communities, I felt super lonely. I would literally just be sitting there looking at the charts, just me, my thoughts, and the charts, all alone. This can also cause you to lose confidence because when you have nobody to talk to about trading, it can feel very lonely. And if you've ever told somebody that you're a trader, you know that that is usually not a very smooth conversation. So it can feel super lonely to be learning a skill, putting all your time into a skill, and to still have nobody to talk to about the skill. That can be a very, very lonely journey. The last mindset problem that you'll face as a trader is simply losing hope. You will tell yourself that it's not going to work, you'll tell yourself that you're wasting money and that you should move on to something else. This often happens right before you're about to become profitable. The reason this happens right before you're going to become profitable is because you're so committed to trading and you have so much emotional energy invested into it that whenever you take a loss, you get super pissed. This is because you have so much emotional energy invested into trading because you've been working so hard that when you take a loss, you tell yourself that it's not good, it's not going to work out, you're going to lose all your money, you should quit because you are just so focused and you're so locked in that wins and losses just have a really big effect on you because you want to see, is all this time paying off? Is all this time I'm spending on this skill actually worth something? Now let's talk about how to solve all these 4 problems. So first off, to solve the problem of being fearful, you're going to use good risk management. The reason you are fearful is because you are risking too much money. If you're concerned about the outcome of a trade, this means that you're too attached to the money you're putting into the trade, which means you're risking too much money. So let's just say you're risking 10% of your account. This means that if you lose 10 trades, your account is completely blown. So that is not good risk management. I recommend risking 1 to 2% of your account. That way, if you lose a trade, you're not emotionally affected by it. This will also allow you to find great trades because you're not telling yourself that you're going to lose all your money if you lose the trade. Your mind is looking at the trade and it's saying, okay, if I lose this trade, what's the worst that can happen? I lose, 1%, 2% of my account. That's not a huge percentage of my account. So that allows you to look at opportunities and to execute on the opportunities flawlessly because you don't have this mental block of, oh, what happens if I lose money? Most of your fear will come from not knowing the outcome of something. Whenever we go in the water, we're scared because we don't know if there's a shark. If we knew that there were sharks, we wouldn't go in the water because we would understand the risk. If you identify how much money you're prepared to lose before you're in the trade, you will not be fearful because your brain has already accepted the outcome of that trade for the worse and for the better. Before you take a trade, you should know how much money you expect to win if the trade goes right and how much money you expect to lose if the trade goes wrong. In order to solve greed, you're going to need to create a solid trading plan. You have to tell yourself exactly when you will be trading, what kind of setups you're going to be looking for, and when you're going to be done for the day. Me, for example, I trade from 8:30 to 10:30 and I target high risk reward trade. So I target a 1 to 4 risk reward trade. If I find a 1 to 4 risk reward trade before 10:30 and I make my money, I am done for the day. This causes me not to overtrade. Could I overtrade and could I try to make 20,000 instead of 5,000 or 20,000 instead of 2,000? Yes, I could, but I value discipline. I value being able to open my computer for 2 hours, make money, close my computer, and then go on with my day. And you should value that too. You should not be trying to make every single cent every single day. You should try to find a good trade within a certain period of time and then close your damn laptop, move on, and go do the other things that you need to do with your day. The reason you are lonely is because you're doing this all alone. If you don't want to be lonely, you need to join a community, you need to be a part of a family. The great thing about having a family is you are a part of a team where everybody has the same mission as you. Everybody on your team wants to become a profitable trader. So this means you are not lonely and it actually becomes fun, right? So those nights where you're just sitting there looking at the charts, you can talk to a buddy, you can ask for some opinions, you can ask for my opinion on the chart. In my community, I'm in there all the time. I'm in the premium chat all the time, giving people advice, chatting with people, giving people life advice, answering people's questions, because I value the power of a community. The other great thing about a community is they hold you accountable. A lot of times as a trader, you will skip some days, or some days you're not going to follow your trading plan, but when you're a part of a community, people are going to hold you accountable because people are going to meet you, they're going to see the goals that you set for yourself, and they're going to make sure that you're following these goals and that you're executing at the highest possible level. The other great thing about being in a trading community is you're able to see people actively making money. When I first started, I joined a Discord and I was able to wake up every single day, see people post their profits, and understand that this is a real thing. This is a real thing that people are doing every single day to earn money. And when you're in a community and you can see that people are earning money right there and you're able to see how they're doing it, it becomes very, very useful to you as a trader because your mind is able to say, okay, people are doing this. If they're doing this, I can do it. The fix to being lonely as a trader is very, very simple. Join a community. If you want to join my community, the link is in the description. If you want to join a different community, go ahead, do whatever you want. Now, the solution to the last problem is focusing on the process. The reason you're losing hope is because you're focusing on the outcome of each trade rather than the process that creates the outcome. You need to be obsessed with finding great setups, executing great trades, and identifying high risk to reward plays. There are two parts of a trade, the process and the outcome. The process is the strategy, the mindset, why you entered, why you exited, and the outcome is how the trade went. Most people judge themselves by the outcome, and in the beginning, you're going to lose some trades. So they judge themselves and they say, I'm a losing trader. Not at all. You are not a losing trader. You are a person who took some trades and those trades lost. You have to focus on the process of finding great trades, identifying great setups, finding great spots on the chart to enter and exit trades. If you focus on the process, the money will come. The people who are great at basketball, who are great at golf, are not great because they want to make a ton of money. They're great because they are genuinely good at the sport and they practice the process. They practice the actual skill that makes them the money. These four things will determine if you succeed or if you fail as a trader. You could look at all these things and you could say, okay, I'm going to have bad risk management, bad trading plan. I'm not going to join a community and I'm going to focus on the outcome, not the process. And that would still be your mindset. It would just be a terrible fucking mindset. But if you want to have a good mindset, you need to make sure that all of these things are good, right? These need to be solutions to your problems, not problems of itself. These are already problems, right? These are the problems, these are the solutions. So use these things, solve your problems, become profitable, and then come back to this video and leave a comment and say, hey, you helped me become profitable. If you want to learn my strategy and my trading plan, I do go over all of that in the premium community. We have a full guide on exactly how I trade. We have a full educational program. If you'd like to join the premium community, the link is in the description of this video. I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.